Welcome everybody to Forza Horizon 3, and today we're dealing with the 1972 Mercedes-Benz 300 SEL 6.3. Now this is a car that is available in the new Forzathon event for the next couple of days, and you basically just have to do 3 PR stunts and get 3 stars on each one. And yeah, it's a car that was built from 1968 to 1972 with 6,500 produced, and yeah, it uses the engine from the 600 Grosser limo, even though at the time the standard 300s were only available with inline 6. So yeah, massive performance boost with that engine, and obviously since it's a smaller, lighter car, you get more out of that engine as well. And yeah, though there were smaller V8s available later on, this will be the biggest in the 300 SEL to be produced. There were bigger V8 engines later on in different saloon cars from Mercedes. So yeah, the car also had an impressive but short-lived racing career because, you know, tyres were hard to come by, and the car was constantly having to go in for refueling whenever it was on the racing track, because yeah, it's quite a large car, which obviously means it's heavy, and with a big engine as well, makes it all the more thirsty. So yeah, and even though it's obviously one step below the 600 Grosser, it's still a luxurious car. As you can see, it's got plenty of leather, plenty of wood. Really nice white on black dials. It's even got air conditioning, and I think it's even got electric windows, has it? Something like that, I think it has. But it's got an automatic gearbox as well, 4-speed, and it's got, yeah, all the luxury you'd expect from a car from the early 70s. And you could even get extras like writing tables on the back seats of this car, curtains as well, like the 600 Grosser has. So yeah, you could even spec it out to be a comparative limo. Obviously it's smaller than a 600 Grosser, so it's a little bit less luxurious on that front, but still a really great car, and it's back when Mercedes were making their cars properly, quite frankly. I think that's got some luggage in the back there. And yeah, the engine is impressive just as much as the car itself. So yeah, as the name suggests, it's a 6.3 litre V8 engine which produces 300 horsepower and 435 pound-feet of torque, which is really rather impressive, especially for a saloon car from the time. And that made it the world's fastest saloon car at the time as well. So yeah, quite frankly, I can really make the argument that you can trace back the sports saloons of the time, like today with the M5s and AMG E-classes and stuff like that, to this. And I know the M5 is considered the first sports saloon, but, and even though this is obviously no way near as sporty as the first ever M5, it's, you know, the world's fastest saloon car at the time, and that has clearly got to count for something. So yeah, to see what this car can really do, we're going to take it out onto the circuit, and yeah, I'll see you when we get there. Alright, let's see what this Burt can do. So yeah, even though it's a car that weighs 4,010 pounds, it does manage its weight really rather well, and all that power is obviously helpful in terms of acceleration and top speed. And as you can see, it's no slouch, and it doesn't have all that much body roll, and it's relatively nice to drive as well. So yeah, even though it's, you know, a large, heavy saloon car, because it's obviously still smaller and lighter than the car that it nicked its engine from, it's also a lot faster, a lot better in terms of top speed, and a lot more fun to drive in general. So yeah, acceleration wise it's pretty good as well. 0 to 60 in 6.884 seconds, 0 to 100 in 18.383 seconds, and it'll go to a top speed of 151 miles an hour. So yeah, that's even fairly impressive for today, and back then it must have been quite a shock for you know, Mercedes drivers that are normally used to a car that's a lot slower, and people in general. And yeah, this sold a lot more than that 600 Grosser, which obviously was a more expensive car, but that only sold 2,700 by the time this sold 6,500. So yeah, it was a sales success, and it obviously helped them keep building that Grosser with that engine, because obviously the less that you build, the more expensive it is to keep it going. So producing this car with this engine made that Grosser live on a lot longer than it would have normally. So yeah, cars go that have been kind of cobbled together from different parts. It's really, really rather good. And it's a car that I have missed being on a Forza game since Forza Motorsport 4, because that is the last time that this car was available on a Forza game. And yeah, I'm really, really glad it's made a return. Just like a couple of other cars later in this month may well do. Because we've still got the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento to come, and hopefully the AMC Pacer X. So yeah, 2 more cars that haven't been in a Forza game for a while. Certainly not in this game's standard. So yeah, really, really glad they are making a return, and especially glad that this card made a return, because like I said, it's one that I've been wanting to play for a while again, and it was easily one of my favourites in Forza Motorsport 4, and now it's one of my favourites in this game. Which I know might sound a bit odd, like in a £4,000 plus saloon car, but you know, different tastes for different people, and I'm really, really glad they've chosen to put this in. Hopefully that means that other cars from previous games that aren't in this game standard will make a return as well, just like those other 2 I mentioned. So yeah, well worth trying to get this car through the Forzathon event. Like I said, you only have to do 3 PR stunts at 3 stars to get it. I did it myself in less than 5 minutes with the Lamborghini Centenario, which I fully upgraded just to get high speeds on the speed cameras, and yeah, and as a result I got this really, really great Mercedes. So yeah, try it yourselves. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.